What is the greatest movie of all time?
That's a loaded question, but a fun one. Greatest movie of all time really depends on who you ask and what you're judging it by. Cultural impact, critical acclaim, box office, storytelling, innovation. Here are a few usual suspects across different angles. The Godfather, 1972. Often cited as the GOAT in terms of storytelling, direction and performances. Citizen Kane, 1941. Revolutionized filmmaking techniques. A critic favorite for decades. Pulp Fiction, 1994, changed indie cinema and storytelling style. The Shawshank Redemption, 1994, beloved by fans, often tops IMDb lists. 2001, A Space Odyssey, 1968, groundbreaking in sci-fi and visual storytelling. The Dark Knight, 2008, a game changer for superhero films and popular cinema. What kind of movies do you like? I can tailor the list based on that.
That was an interesting answer. So it's not... Alright, I'm gonna ask... Alright, well, I like the mention of the Shawshank Redemption. Pulp Fiction is definitely a common mention. Obviously, The Godfather. Like, these are good mentions. The Dark Knight, for sure. Hello. Alright. Let me ask... Hold on. What do you think the greatest movie of all time is?
Alright, if I had to personally plant a flag and say this is the greatest movie of all time, I'd go with The Godfather, 1972. Here's why. It's a masterclass in storytelling.
So she just
Every
picks the
line,
first one on the
every
list.
scene has weight. The direction by Francis Ford Coppola is legendary. Performances, Brando, Pacino, Duvall, Khan. It's stacked. It reshaped how crime dramas and honestly film in general were made and viewed.
Okay, I mean, like, alright, that's fine. At least backing up the answer. Okay, so... I have a list myself. Equilibrium. Equilibrium is my top. Really like that one. The Last Samurai. You know, the movie with Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai. The Majestic, Jim Carrey. These are like some top movies for me. But that's just like a personal opinion. These are good answers too. And yeah, The Dark Knight for sure was the absolute epitome of a comic film, you know, like perfect, bringing it to life perfectly. I mean, so good. And, you know, like even using elements from, you know, obviously taking directly from the Dark Knight comics itself and, you know, stuff like that, but then also just elaborating and perfectly doing it with Christian Bale. You know, his portrayal obviously was outstanding. But I mean, I love Batman Begins as well. Batman Begins is but you know, Equilibrium, like that's a lot of the reason. Like Christian Bale's just ability to bring a character to life is a lot of the reason why I think Equilibrium just hit home for me. Like, and you know, was that important movie? Like, it is an important. Like the meaning behind the movie is so important, especially now. But like, you know, just the movie itself, though, too, like bringing that character to life, John Preston, which, by the way, my Death Knight and WoW, if you know, his name is Jay Preston. It's actually why. So, like, the very few people that have seen that movie and remember his name would have known that. So, like, that's what that's from. And that's why, like, I'll always maintain that's my favorite. Like, I'm not, you know, trying to say it's not now. You know, I've had that character for how long? So, now stick by it. But, like, when Endgame came out, like, I was so blown. They're so good. Who wasn't? I'm like, well, I'm good, how are you? And then, oh man, I have a huge love for the Harry Potter movies. I think those are some of the greatest movies ever made. I don't care what your opinions are of the author of the books. You can take that and stuff it. I just don't care. The movies are quality. They're phenomenal. And regardless of how your opinion and stuff of the writer, regardless, the movies like Daniel Radcliffe is phenomenal. The whole cast is phenomenal. Alan Rickman, to mention him too. You gotta mention him too. But all of them. And just like and the stories and how they brought it together in a way that would make sense for movies. You know, like I know that there was always like the nerds that would complain they left this out from the books and stuff like that. You know, like that's gonna happen. I mean, like, you know, they're already 2.5 hours long. You know, these were long books. You know, no, like just the characters, the world. Like I just it was so well done. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I actually, regardless of whether or not we all loved the story for the second one, some of my favorite movies too are actually the Transformers movies, because we actually finally got to see Transformers brought to life. And Michael Bay, I think, as much as you want to make fun of it a little bit, I think he did a pretty good job. I really just think that his vision for the Transformers and stuff like that were pretty much the best. And just because they did kind of get it wrong here and there with all these different writers, like, I get it. I understand that. I was upset about that too. But I still loved those movies because it's still a freaking amazing Transformers movie. I'm just gonna shut up and watch it and watch Optimus Prime kick some ass, because it's still Peter Collins after all these years. Like, holy shit, you gotta respect that. You gotta love that. I love Optimus Prime. He's probably one of my single favorite, maybe my single favorite character in all of lore. Like, just anything, possibly. Like, there's so many characters to consider, but Optimus Prime, he's so pure. He's so pure and he's so badass at the same time. Love his character. And I love what Michael Bay did was kind of making him more badass for the movies, you know, like having a bit of a warrior's grit to him, you know, like with his responses, how he handles things in the end and stuff like that. You know, like he's not gonna he's not gonna roll over. He's freaking Optimus Prime. Love that. It was magic for me. It really was. The first movie was magic. The second movie was magic. I really didn't care that they got a bit of the story wrong. It didn't bother me that much. I really didn't bother me that much. The CGI was so good, and the sound was so good, and the transform and the artwork was so good, and the acting was fun. I liked Shia. I thought Megan Fox was great. I thought all the voice acting was on point. I thought Josh Duhamel was amazing. As he pretty much always is. Remember a time when he wasn't awesome? That's great. No, like, and what's I'm so sorry that I don't remember his name, but, like, you know, the comic relief, the guy, you know, that was running the meat counter and stuff like that when they came back to him. He was the guy that was, you know, like, the inside guy in the original movie, the guy that didn't exist, right? I loved him. He was so good. I actually really did like his character. I thought they did a pretty good job with those characters. I don't know, my opinion. And then it gives it reason to have more movies, you know, because he was there from the beginning. You know, it gives him reason to come back in the other ones. Like, I don't know, I thought that was cool. I didn't hate it like everybody else did. And I didn't hate the Dinobots, I just wish they were in the movie more. Everyone's like, oh, we hated what they did with the Dinobots. Well, I'll be honest with you, I didn't hate I just wanted them in the movie more. Like, if they were just in the movie more, you probably wouldn't have hated them. You just didn't see them that. You just didn't get to see them that much. It was like 2 seconds, and that was it. But, like, I still liked them. Like, was that Dark of the Moon, or was that? I'll be honest with you, I don't remember which one it was, but I need to go watch them all again. Dark of the Moon, I remember being really cool, and I remember, I think Leonard Nimoy came back to play Sentinel Prime. You know, he voiced Sentinel Prime in the original cartoon, right? Like, that was the whole point, was that it was so cool that Leonard Nimoy, the great Spock, the great Leonard Nimoy, comes back to voice Sentinel Prime in the Transformers movies. Come on, that was so cool. That was badass, man. How do you not think that's fucking cool? And he did such a good job. Even like, you know, that was the last couple of years, I think, for him. He did such a good job. You know, William Shatner was actually a year older than Leonard Nimoy. It's a shame, man. Such a good man. Yeah, Transformers movies were great, man. Love them. I just don't get. Yeah, like, you can sit here and be a critic a little bit. I can sit here and nitpick, and I can sit here and talk about it and be a critic, and flat out, I'll give you know, anybody the room to debate the script and the second one, and I completely understand. You know, all right, so he's climbing up the pyramid. He's climbing up the pyramid. He's climbing up the pyramid. He's climbing up the... Wait, then suddenly the movie ends. It's all okay, and they didn't see what wait, what happened to the thing climbing up the... Wait, what? So, like, I don't know. Like, I get, like, that there's, like, some scenes that, like, kind of don't make sense and don't add up, and like, but... Did that really ruin the whole thing? Or are you, like, just really focused on one little tiny aspect a little bit too much and looking for a reason? I think that's, I don't know, I feel like a lot of times it's people looking for a reason, but you know, like, it does it really affect the continuity? I mean, yeah, I guess it would have been nice to know what happened to that, but I think wasn't the idea that, like, they stopped the device? And then that was the whole point. After they stopped the device, the idea was that it was like, didn't the Jets come and, like, take care of it or something? I don't remember. Like, I feel like it was, like, briefly, like, you hinted later that, like, you know, like, all right, it was fine and everything, but I just, yeah, obviously there wasn't, for some people that's what they say, I guess, and some other people say different things, and it's like, well, alright, if you actually have something credible, fine, but, like, did it really ruin the whole thing for you? Or, again, are you just kind of looking for a reason? Now, again, if it's start to finish bad, if it's cringe start to finish, I get it. I get it, man. There's a lot of those. Oh, there's a lot of those, but we don't talk about those. Why would I spend time talking about the stuff I don't like? Yeah, like, I don't necessarily want to just sit and spend time talking, you know, like, what, I want to talk about the things I like, you know? So yeah, like, I mean, I like Transformers, and I love the fact that Disturbed had a song in Transformers. Linkin Park had some songs in Transformers. Like, they always had good soundtracks. So cool. Ayata, ayata. Feel this moment as you run away. Ayata, ayata. What is the greatest musical band of all time? I spit the words out. Oh, okay, it gave the very first one that I thought it would. Oh no, it gives two different. I prefer this over this response. Let's go with its first response. Let's just pick the first one. It gave two options there.
Now that's another heavyweight question, but I'm loving it. If we're talking sheer global impact, influence, musical genius, and lasting legacy, I'd have to say the Beatles. Here's the case.
Yeah, I thought it would say that.
They completely redefined what a band could be, musically, culturally, and even spiritually. They evolved so fast, from poppy boy band hits like I Want to Hold Your Hand to mind-bending masterpieces like A Day in the Life in just a few years. Albums like Sgt. Pepper's, Abbey Road, and Revolver are studied like sacred texts. They influenced literally everyone who came after them.
Yeah.
But I'll admit, if you're going by genre or vibe, there are other serious contenders. Led Zeppelin, pure rock gods. Queen, theatrical, genre-defying legends. Pink Floyd,
Whoa.
deep atmospheric genius.
Good
The
answer.
Rolling Stones, pure attitude and longevity. Radiohead, modern experimental brilliance.
What the
Got a
heck?
favourite? Or do you want to go by genre and crown a goat in each one?
Such good answers. Way to go, ChatGPT. That was a solid freaking answer, man. Led Zeppelin, Queen, Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, Radiohead, and of course, first, the most influential, it says, those are the Beatles. Yeah, yeah, sure. Wow. Good answers. Absolutely. Alright. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers leave them kids alone. Hey, teachers, leave those kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Do all in all, just bricks in the wall. We don't need no frickin' education. From the land of the ice and snow and the sound of the hustling snow, hammer of the gods, on ships to new lands. Do 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 I was trying to think of a Rolling Stones song. That's Brown Sugar, right? Brown Sugar. Do 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 do. That's a good one. I like that one. Man, Radiohead's so good. Radiohead's so good. I haven't listened to them enough over the years. I need to. I was listening to that one. What's the one? Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like, they're so good, but I'll be honest with you. I need to listen. I haven't just sat and listened to them more than that I should. What's the one where like they're all in a car and they're just driving around in the video? And are they in a chase? Tom Morello's like in the back, right? Yeah, and show me how to live. Show me how to live. Does that sound right? Is that right? It's probably not called that. It's probably called something else, right? See, I need to listen to them more. They're so good. They really, because they're a super group. They're a freaking super group, man. Remember Soundgarden? In my eyes, indisposed. Remember that freaking video? And everybody's face would open up too wide. Like, it just like, you'd watch the video and it just got weirder and weirder and weirder. Black old sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black old sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Black old sun. Well, yeah, but that's not Radiohead. I guess I could look it up. Oh, it's Audio Slave. My fault. My fault. See, I told you I need to listen to it more. Oh, fuck. Yeah, my fault. I was confusing them with Radiohead. My fault. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. That freaking stupid song. Why does everybody like that song so much? Yeah, no, I'll be honest with you. Like, I like Radiohead, but yeah, no, that's why I didn't know a single song by them, really. I'm sorry, I was confusing them with Audio Slave. It was my bad. Yeah, I don't really care about about Radiohead. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I think their music's pretty good, but yeah, that's why I couldn't. My fault. Audio Slave is the band that I really do like, that I should have listened to more of. And that's probably why, because I thought for some reason they were, you know what I mean? Like, I was confusing the two. Branding, man. Branding. I got to see a nice thing is I didn't get to see Linkin Park, unfortunately. That's not the nice part, but I did get to see Chester once, and it was really cool. It was really cool. And I'll be honest with you, I wish the crowd would have, like, I was like trying to like rile up the crowd. Like, it was almost like the crowd just like wasn't into it. And it was really annoying. It was really annoying. Because I was having a good time and I thought it was awesome. But, you know, like, it's like one of those things where they you know, he passed away and Chester was just, you know, filling in the shoes for him, and a lot of people, you know what I mean, like, it's a new singer to them, so they just, but man, it was so good. I really enjoyed it. Even the ones that, like, Chester sang that were like their other songs and stuff. Like I don't know, like I thought there was a few there, like they didn't just do the new stuff where like Chester did some other stuff with them, and I thought it sounded really good. It was just Chester doing it though. I mean, he's amazing. Like you know. And so that was an absolute privilege, and you know, like that's amazing. But you know, unfortunately, I never got to see Linkin Park with Chester, but it was really nice, you know, at least to be able to. But like Stone Temple Pilots is another really good band, and I thought that the album that Chester did with them was actually really good. I thought the whole album was actually really good. I thought they like really put a lot of work. You could just tell they put work into it. They really worked on that album. Like you can just hear it. And Chester worked hard on it too. You can tell he tried really hard to not necessarily, you know, sing in his normal sort of Chester way. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. And every step that I take is another mistake to you. Become so numb I can't feel it. Become so tired, so much more aware. By becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb I can feel you there. Oh girl. Doo 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 doo. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. By becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? As everything that you thought I would be has fallen apart right in front of you. Every fucking second I waste is more than I and I know I am feeling blue, but I know you were just like me with someone disappointed in you. I've become so do 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 do. Oh man, yeah, start thinking about Linkin Park. That happens. That happens. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame and put your name to shame. Cover up your face. You can't run the race. The pace is too fast. It just won't last. Air can be classified as a liquid. Air? You mean like O2? That's air. That's a gas. You can't see it unless there's stuff in it. You can see water that reflects light. Can be classified as a liquid. I don't know about that, man. Air's air. What you talking about, Willis? Nothing to say. Can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face. I was confused. I let it all out to find not the way I imagined it all in my mind. So am I. I wanna hear you. I wanna feel you. Find something. Find something. Want it all along. Somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong. What key is that? That's a weird key. Somewhere I belong. Sounds better. That negativity. Because you can't justify the way everyone was looking at me. Linkin Park. Thinking, what's that? First. Something inside me flows beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. It's like your self-control refuse never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. Confidence, I'm convinced that it's just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before. Sorry. If I yelled that now, it'd be loud. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm outside. Crawling in my skin. At these wounds, clear will not you. Fear is how I fall. Confusing what is real. It's comfort in the seas, put itself upon me. Distracting, reacting against my will. I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. Fucking walls are closing in. Motherfucking walls are closing in. Walls are closing in. Linkin Park should do that. They should do that to like boost crawling. You know, like that's probably like one of the last songs I do, right? Usually that's like a favorite, right? So like they could get near the end, everybody thinks it's the end, but then like the walls are closing in, like they just like start breaking into like this instrumental where they're just like the walls are closing in. 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 You know, like I just go crazy, and then you stop, and then you get a response. You get a crowd response. You know, and then you talk to you like, you know, you get them riled up. You know, like that's the point. That's what you do, man. I should do that. Freebie. Freebie. Do it, Linkin Park. He's going crazy. Dude's going crazy on the little button board, you know, making sounds. Walls are closing. You know, just whatever. Just have fun with it, man. This jam. Call it you call it a crawling jam. That's what you call it. You know, like basically you have these sections of the song when you perform live, and you put like in parentheses jam. You know, like so like the song is here, and then like sort of in the middle of the song you put crawling and then parentheses jam. It means like that's when you're gonna jam in that part of the song. So if you want to practice it, like essentially that's where you do your intro, your verse, you know, like all that stuff, and then like whenever you get to that point in the song, you just have it there so everybody knows where it is. Everybody can practice it on their own and stuff like that. I'm sure they know how to do that, but I'm just saying. That's what it's called, man. You know, I want to mention something. Instantly to concurrence. What the hell? Oh my god. So, this whole thing where, like, Disturbed had some pyrotechnics in the Bulls Stadium, and the Bulls Stadium, the priceless things got burned a little bit or whatever. I wanna like, remind you guys, like, I looked at that and everything. Like, I'll be honest with you, that wasn't their fault. Like, did you know they were gonna do pyrotechnics? You probably did. Right? I don't know. Even if you didn't, I just feel like these things, if they're priceless and they're always hanging there, like, isn't there always risk of, like, something happening to them anyway? Shouldn't they be cased anyway? Like, they should be protected anyway. If anything, this drew attention to the fact that they're not really protecting these things very well. That's how I would look at that. I would look at that like, that's not their fault. If anything, it just drew attention to something that's a problem. And, like, they just fell victim to using their normal sort of show. They figured, well, Bulls Stadium, we better really ramp it up, you know, like, you can't, like, these things happen. You gotta protect those things. You can't assume that a metal band isn't gonna use pyrotechnics. That's ridiculous. Freaking Miley Cyrus uses pyrotechnics. Yeah, come on, man. Like, the point is, like, pyrotechnics are cool. Like, people use them. And it, again, like, it's protect those things. Why are they just hanging there? Put them in the lobby, encase them, lock them. Lock them, hang them on the walls in the back, lock them. I don't know, I just feel like that's an advertising thing where they want to have them there for the games and stuff. And you know, like, that's on them. I just don't think that that's, you know, like, whoever was supposed to communicate, you know what I mean? Like, it just, and not only that, again, they shouldn't be there. They should be locked. They should be protected. That's what I think of that. I just think that to think that that's anybody's fault. I mean, these things happen, but again, that draws attention to a serious problem where they're not protected and they need to be. That's it. So I just, again, I think it's, you know, like, it's an unfortunate accident, but it's nobody's fault. You know, people get upset and want to have an individual to blame because it falls on them, but, you know, it just doesn't necessarily mean it's anybody's fault. And it falls on, you know what I mean, like, it falls on whoever is responsible for the things that got burned, not the people that, you know, like, if it's truly an accident, that's what I believe, you know, so like, they, you know what I mean, like, it's totally different. An accident. That's all I'm saying, man. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What is the greatest heavy metal band of all time? Oh! Oh, I love that. Love that answer. Love it.
Now we're talking. If we're zeroing in on heavy metal, there's really one name that sits on the throne. Black Sabbath.
Yes.
Here's the case. They invented heavy metal.
Going home late as night. Okay, sorry. When suddenly I've got a fright. Sorry.
Period. Tony Iommi's riffs, Ozzy's eerie vocals, Geezer's doomy lyrics. It was like summoning a whole new genre out of thin air.
Yes.
Albums like Paranoid, Master of Reality, and Black Sabbath are
Yes.
the blueprint for metal to this day.
Thank you.
Their influence reaches every corner of the genre. Doom, sludge, thrash, stoner, death, you name it.
Absolutely.
But honourable mentions absolutely deserve love. Metallica, the kings
Yeah.
of thrash and maybe the most commercially successful metal band
Oh,
ever.
absolutely.
Iron Maiden, epic storytelling, twin guitar attack,
Great
that
answer.
galloping bass. Judas Priest, the gods of
Okay.
leather and spikes,
Yeah.
pioneers of speed power metal. Slayer took aggression to new extremes,
for
a
sure.
cornerstone of thrash. Pantera brought
Well,
groove metal
yeah.
to the forefront and kept the flame alive in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Sabbath may be the origin, but it depends on your flavour of heavy. What's your go-to metal sound? Thrash, doom,
man.
death, prog?
Such good answers. Wow. Love that. And like there was no hesitation. You heard what she said.
Now we're talking. If we're zeroing in on heavy metal, there's really one name that sits on the throne.
You heard it.
Black Sabbath.
There's really one name that sits on the throne. You heard it. There it is. Wow. Love it. Phenomenal answer. That's wow, that is good job. Phenomenal. And then every band after that too, I actually agree with. I actually agree with the reason too. The reason is great too. Metallica, the kings of thrash, and maybe the most commercially successful metal band ever. Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, but like you have to appreciate not just being the kings of thrash, but you have to also appreciate the unique progressive thing that they did with metal, where you had a format, but it progressed into greater complexities. Does that make sense? Like bands did that, but I don't know. Metallica really nailed that, I think. I like with Iron Maiden, it says epic storytelling, absolutely. Twin guitar attack, yep. Yeah, the galloping bass, yeah. Yeah, like, such good. And then she mentions Pantera. Absolutely. Well, as you guys know, Ozzy's always up there with Zach as my number one. Like, Zach Black Label Society is sure my favorite, but like Ozzy's still up there too, because yeah, he's always been my favorite too. So like, I don't know, it just goes hand in hand for me. And so, you know, like, obviously that's where Ozzy came from, you know, it's Black Sabbath, and that's what you think of. You know, because Black Sabbath without Ozzy was Dio. You know, it was Dio, it wasn't Black Sabbath. So and Dio in his own right was also arguably just as legendary, arguably. You know, having an Alan all the Holy Diver. I mean, who doesn't love Holy Diver? And you know, like, obviously Killswitch Engage epically covering it. Holy Diver, down too long in the midnight sea, it's becoming of me. Yow! Ride the tiger, he strikes but you know he's clean. You see what I mean? You gotta get away. Holy Diver, oh yeah! Do 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 do. Yeah, yeah. Go listen to Killswitch's version. If you've never heard the cover for Holy Diver by Killswitch Engage, you don't know what metal is. I'm just kidding, but go listen to it. I'm just kidding, but go listen to it. It's so good. Well, I'm obviously just kidding. It's really good. Killswitch Engage is another top band for me. This is my curse. That's my curse. There is love burning to find you. Will you wait for me? Well, yeah, My Curse was always great. I loved This Is Absolution. Boo doo 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 doo. You can't do that with your mouth. It's too, the picking's too fast. This Is Absolution. That's a good one too, though. And As Daylight Dies. As Daylight Dies was one of my favorites. I think that was the first track actually on that album with My Curse, right? Wasn't that the name of the album? As Daylight Dies. I love that track. I love it. I just, that album was so freaking good. That was like when Killswitch was like the heavy band at the time. All the new metal bands were like coming out. You know, like Sevendust was still relatively they came out in '98, and they were like new metal, and like all the bands were coming out and stuff. Not that it wasn't heavy. I'm just saying, like, Killswitch was around that time was the band that was they were, you know, like considered like, you know, like super heavy, fast. You know, they were the ones, you know, with that amazing album As Daylight Dies. You know, it was sort of kind of like some of the other new metal bands too, that were like just a little bit heavier than some of the other ones at the time. You know, like Mudvayne. Mudvayne was another example where like it was just obviously like just a little bit more of an edge, you know, a little bit heavier. Yeah, that's it. I mean, like, you know, like yeah, there were other bands too, but I'm just saying, like, Killswitch was just one of those, you know, like bands that was like like one of the heavier ones, you know. You know, using the double bass a lot, and the you know, the really fast picking patterns, sort of like speed metal, but not really. You know, like they were coming back to the melodies, you know, like, so like, yeah, it was just awesome. I loved it. I loved the you know, the incorporation of, you know, essentially the faster paced guitar picking and stuff like that, incorporated with what we knew as new metal at the time. I thought it was really cool that the Killswitch was doing it that way. And then also being melodic, and then you know, Jesse Leach was there at the beginning too. A lot of people think he was actually the first vocalist, and then Howard was for a good bit of their career. Howard was a really good vocalist, and that guy actually, I think he was an opera singer, right? He just meshed with their style so well. And then I loved when he came back and did the Signal Fire with him, and then they combined the vocalists. I was sort of kind of like hoping in the back of my mind, and maybe other fans were too, that they would do something together with the band, and then they did. I thought that was really cool. You know, sort of like, I think 3 Days Grace did the same thing, right? Didn't they bring Adam Gontier back to do a song with him? Right? I think they did. I need to actually go look that up and listen to that now. Wasn't it Mayday Parade, or was that a different one? I need to go look it up. I just know that Adam Gontier came back to do some things on tour with them a little bit, and sang with them a little bit. To sing with them a little bit, but I don't know if he came back to do a song. I'd heard that he did, and I heard about it, and I saw the thumbnail for Mayday, but I didn't really, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really listen to it. I need to. I forgot about it until now. You let me hear like a jog out line on the sidewalk, waiting for the rain to wash away. Wash away. Good life is what I need. Too many people stepping over me. The thing that is on my mind. Before I die, it's a little good life. Just have a good time. A good life. I can do it. It has to be loud. I have to push a lot of air. Have a good time. It's sort of like that. Oh, 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 the good life. Do 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 do. How about pain without love? Pain, can't get enough pain. it rough, 'cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Anger and agony are better than misery. Trust me. Oh, take me by the hand and I'll show you a world you can understand. This life is filled with hurt when happiness doesn't work. I think I messed up the lyrics there. Pain without love, pain, I can't get enough pain. I like it rough, 'cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Pain without love, pain, I can't get enough pain. I like it rough, 'cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Yeah, that whole album was pretty dark, wasn't it? 1X. That whole album was pretty dark. I mean, 3 Days Grace, like, that's I mean, there's some of it's not, but yeah, it's pretty dark stuff. Away from everybody, right? Away from everything. You can't stand the way this place is. Take yourself to higher places. Away from every fucking body break. What's another one everybody knows? I hate everything about you. Why do I love you? Doom doom doo doom 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 doo doom doom doo. How about maybe in another life could find you there on the way before your time. I can't deal, it's so unfair, and it feels like heaven's so far away. I'm doing it like Five Fingers cover, except I'm singing it in Chester's key. Because when they did it, it was a lot. It was totally different. It was. Maybe in another life could find you there. Pulled away before your time. Can't deal, so unfair, and And it feels! I have to remember not fire. Because it's... And it feels! It was much faster. It was louder. It was a faster tempo. Feels like... And it's so far away. I mean, Dexter's amazing. And then it goes back to slow again for the verses. Painted flowers on her grave show that I still care. Black roses and Hail Marys can't bring back what's taken from me. Boo-doo-doo. And I reached to the sky and called out your name. There it was. Oh, please, if I could trade, I would. If I do it, it's gonna be really, really loud. I'm trying to confuse people. Who the fuck is yelling so loud? So far away, and it stings now, and the world grown cold. You've got away, yeah, 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 ooh, yeah, ooh, oh yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, whoa, yeah. Do-do-do. And I reach to the sky. I love the Offspring, man. Freaking Ixnay on the Umbre was great. It was a great album too. Bet you didn't think I knew that. Right off the top of my head, Ixnay on the Umbre, man. Wasn't it like track 5 or something like that? Like 5 or 6? I remember another one on that album. Oh man, it was so good. It was like the video was like sort of like monochrome. It was sort of black and white, but it was like old school like dudes hooking like rockets to like wheelchairs, I think, right? It was like it was like an old school like comedy skit thing. It was so funny. That was another, I think, video on that album around that middle part of the album, I think, and it was so funny. It was a good song too. I can't think of the name of the song, but I love the Offspring. Dahui was good too. Dahui was like an old song that I really liked to do. Remember when they were California Rock? That was when they were California Rock. Yeah, 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 yeah. Remember Crazy Taxi? That was the Offspring, dude. When you were all playing Crazy Taxi, you're like, man, this music is good. It was just the Offspring. You just didn't know it was them at the time. That's how old they are. They kind of rised up with Green Day. Like they're very comparable how their music evolved and stuff. Very, very comparable. Both stand on their own 2 feet, though, obviously, as separate bands. I mean, they're obviously very separate bands with their own sound. But for sure, well, in a similar sort of way. One started off more punk sounding, and then, you know, just kind of gravitated towards the rock, you know, alternative heavy rock sound, you know, which is awesome. I think it's awesome. But yeah, like I loved Americana was my favorite album, but I mean I like the all the old ones too. I would just like buy them as they came out. Like even as like the new ones came out, I would buy them. I remember when Rise, Fall, Raging Grace came out, people really underestimated that. I remember when Rise, Fall, Raging Grace came out, people really underestimated that album and, you know, underestimated, like, what it was talking about and stuff. Obviously, like, stuff is messed up. obviously, you know, we all know that all that's a problem, and he said it even way back then. But like good music too. Oh, I don't know, and it's hard to explain. Just seems that things are kind of insane. The world is crying and nobody's listening, so please leave a message on my cell phone. I see bullets getting better, biblical weather, and the guy on TV is like a total asshole. Who I'll raise tonight, celebrity fundraiser type. Just the whole song, and then like the chorus, I don't know much, I don't know too much, but I know this shit is fucked up, la 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 la, I guess it's all about the dream, la 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 la, but hey, let's justify the means, la 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 la, justify the means. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I thank God for the media for saving the day. Put it all into perspective in a responsible way. Oh my God. It was such an accurate song. The Offspring's amazing. But I know this shit is fucked up. I like how he says it the second time. He says it a little differently. I love Dexter. Did you know that like he went to school after like being famous and everything and in the band and everything? He actually like spent the money to go to college and everything to learn to become he's a doctorate in molecular biology. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. That's a smart guy. I want to listen to what he says. Oh man. I don't know much. Oh, baby, let the bad times roll. Oh. Dirty Magic was good. This is what nothing's free, nothing's what we used to be. Still it's hard to see fragile lives, shattered dreams. How do Sabbath was a great answer to the greatest metal band of all time. I love that answer, and I love all the other answers it gave. And it got me talking about music, as usually. Ozzy, Black Sabbath, Zakk Wylde, or any one of the other people I love gets me talking about music too. Hey guys, I guess I must be like a really famous streamer or something. I honestly think I'm like viral, and I'm supposed to be getting like viral views and stuff. Because why else would this person be trying so desperately to steal all my views and stuff? I mean, like, I must be like really viral, man. Seriously. But yeah, that doesn't change that doesn't change all the illegal stuff going on and the investigation. I have to not talk about that too. I can't really talk about it, and I shouldn't talk about it so much, but I wanted at least to explain a bit for, you know, at various times for like actual viewers. But anyway, I might be getting out here soon. It's getting a little hot in here. A little hot in here. Say my last goodbye. Embedded in my mind, your face will never leave me. And say the last goodbye. It's killing me that I won't get to hear your laughter. Say the last goodbye. It's killing me that I to hear your laughter anymore. We're sorry. The number you dialed is no longer in service. I need to spark a bit of inspiration. Feels like it's trapped inside. All I need is a little bit of illumination, so the rhythm can no longer run and hide. I take a pull from the leaves of the devil. It carries me. Feel like serenity is mine. I forget how it goes. It's like yeah, I think that's how it goes. It's pretty cool riff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. As I survey the chaos taking in the lack of raw humanity, it's as if the entire world's fallen in love with their insanity. Hear the innocent voices scream as their tormentors laugh through all of this. No forgiveness for all I've seen and devastation I could not forget. So sleep soundly in your beds tonight, for judgment falls upon you at first light. I'm the hand of God, I'm the dark Messiah, I'm the vengeful one. In the blackest moment of a dying world, what have you become? Oh. As the violence surges and teeming masses have been terrorized, the human predators all gone mad are reaping profits born from their demise. The human predators all gone mad are reaping profits born from their demise. The rabid media, their strokes range from war to no surprise. Only to Uyghurs, elder souls for the apocalypse must be televised. So sleep soundly in your beds tonight. Judgment falls upon you at first light. And I'm the hand of God. I'm the dark Messiah. I'm the vengeful one. In the blackest moment of a dying world, what have you become? Oh. Cause when you die, you'll know why. For you cannot be saved with all the one enslaved. When you die, you'll know why. You'll die, and you'll know why. For you cannot be saved when all the world is depraved. You die, you'll know why. I'm the hand of God. I'm a dark Messiah. I'm a vengeful one. In the fucking blackest moments of the dying world, what have you become? Oh, I'm the hand of God. I'm the dark Messiah. I'm the vengeful one. In the blackest moment of a dying world, what have you become? Look inside, you'll see what's coming. Look inside, you'll see what's becoming. Look inside, you'll see what's becoming. You're paralyzed. Leave your disguise. You feed on the lies that they tell you. You gotta break away from the numbing pain. Succumb to the rage that's inside you. You're hypnotized, demoralized. Believe every line that they sell you. Start channeling whatever will remains. Discern from what's fiction and what is true. Do do do. Open your eyes. Do 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 do. Open your eyes. Do do do. Open your eyes. See through the disguise. Won't you open your eyes? Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sorry about that. You've lost your sense from the emptiness. You do as the headlines compel you. Break whole again and let the war begin. Destroy the veneer that surrounds you. There's no defense for your recklessness. You stare as the proof lies before you. Why can't you see? Are you afraid to be exposed to the demons around you? Ho ho! Open your eyes! Ho ho! Open your eyes! Ho ho! Open your eyes! See through the disguise! Won't you open your eyes? Do 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 do. Oh, I know it sucks. I'm not that great. But you know, you add a little echo, a little voice microphone, little echo, not a auto-tune thing, just a little echo. Be surprised how much that'll change how that sounds. You would be running in a world you cannot hide, and the end is coming. For the lemming standing in light, overcome it with the fury built inside. It cannot be broken if you only opened your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. See through the disguise. Won't you open your eyes? Do 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 do. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Ho ho. Open your eyes. See through the disguise. Won't you open your eyes? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The shadow of the day, the headline. Do 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 do. It's such depravity. Trying to remember all the words for that one without. How does it start? How does it start? I don't remember. The monster shattered the day in a place where innocents play. I was mourning as the headline shouted his name. Is it something like that? As the headline shouted his name, they didn't waste any time. I was disgusted when the madman's image appeared at the top of the screen. Some were barely alive, too many didn't survive. Still they kept repeating headlines, shouting the name. That one's tough, man. Like, I'm trying to... That is such a tough... David Draymond is a amazing vocalist. The way he can just, like, get these words in those... Do they not realize? I think it's something like that. With morality away, with such depravity, I must say, you made sure the world will remember the name. But didn't the thought even enter your mind? Shit. You give a new legion of monsters a reason to take your life. Oh man, such a good song. The pictures drove me insane, can't get them out of my brain. You made certain they were right at the top of the page. They disrespected the dead when the only name was of the one who committed the murder at the top of the page. I just don't know how he sings those lyrics. The madman watching with glee. Yeah, like I don't know, man, like it's tough. Those are really tough lyrics. But like it's such a good song. They've thrown morality away. There's such depravity, I must say. You made sure the world will remember your name. But didn't the thought even enter your mind? You give a new legion of monsters a reason to take your life. And I call you a pig as a whole. Insane. The damage you cause, you cannot rectify. A legion of monsters determined to take your life. Take a look around, listen to the sound. Feel it on the ground, something or other. Think about a wave or something like that. It's such a good song though. I gotta look up the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. It's just good. Fuck. Take a look around, listen to the sound, feel it on the ground. Fear is coming a wave, just another gathering of helpless innocents forced into the grave. Listen to me now, are you with me now? Can you tell me how these vultures still glorify them? Let's defy them. You made sure the world will remember the name. Oh, I got it mostly. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that is such a tricky song. I like Never Wrong, too. Never Wrong. Do 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 do. You're never ever wrong, there's nothing more to say. You're never ever wrong, there's always nothing more, there's always something more to say. You're never wrong, when you never find, I'll be fine. You're never wrong, there's nothing more to say. And it's gonna end this time. No, you're never ever wrong, you never be contained. And never mind, I'll be fine. Oh my god, these are tough, man. No, you're never ever wrong, always something more to say. You're never wrong, well, you never mind, I'll be fine. This is hard, man. It's a rap. And it's actually a hard line to get. You're never wrong, well, I'll never mind, I'll be fine. You're never wrong, well, never mind, I'll be fine. Like, you have to say that somehow. You're never wrong, well, never mind, I'll be fine. You're never ever wrong, and there's nothing more to say. You're never wrong, and it's gonna end this time. You're never ever wrong, and it never can be contained. And you're never wrong, and you never mind, I'll be fine. Oh my god, like, how do you get, he is such a good, holy shit, man. I don't think I've ever, like, tried to, like, look at this and do it. I always just listen to him do that part. You're never ever wrong, no, you're never ever wrong. Never ever wrong. Do 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 do. You're never wrong, there's always something more to say. You're never wrong, you're never mind, I'll be fine. You're never wrong, there's something more to say. You're never wrong, and it's gonna end this time. You're never wrong, and you can never be contained. You're never wrong, well, you never mind, I'll be fine. You're never wrong, don't ever bother to explain. You're never wrong, you'll never win this time. That's insane. Feel the anger coming. Feel the patience running. Well, it's plain to see that you have lost your mind. How could you let it end up this way? Is there really nothing more you can say? I'm not taking another fucking dose of your denial today. Not willing to deal with someone who insists they can never be wrong. So just keeping talking to the wall because I'm walking away. How is this fucking album not their best album? How is it not their best album? These songs are so incredible. means you're never wrong, and never mind, you're fine. You're never wrong. Are you really that deceived? The illusion has to end this time. Well, you were wrong, and I know it's difficult to see, but you're wrong in your little mind every time. Yeah, like, it's just so good, man. Surrounding, and it's easy to see you've made me. Why could you let it end up this way? Is there really nothing more you can say? I'm taking another fucking dose of your denial today. Not willing to deal with someone who insists they can never be wrong. Just keep talking to the wall because I'm walking away. Shut your mouth, cause I just can't take it. I'm ready to fight. Is it all that you were hoping for? Don't say it again, do it again. There'll be no coming back this time. How could you let it end up this way? Is there really nothing more you can say? Not taking another fucking dose of your denial today. I love that whole section. I actually skipped the part. If you shut your mouth, it would just might make it. You want to fight? Be careful what you're listening for. Say it again, push it again. There's no coming back this time. Shut your mouth because you just can't take it. I'm ready to fight. Isn't all that you were hoping for? Don't say it again, do it again. There'll be no coming back this time. You realize who this song is about, right? I'm not going to say it. Would you let it end up this way? Is there really nothing more you can say? I'm taking another fucking dose of your denial today. Not willing to deal with someone who insists they can never be wrong. But yeah, and then after open your eyes and all that in the beginning, we have, remember, probably one of my favorite songs ever. Looking on some melody, I'm just waiting for you to find it. It's not a blight for the remedy. A clear reminder of how it began deep inside your memory. You turned away and you struggled to find it. You heard the call as you walked away. A voice of calm born within the silence. And for what seemed an eternity, you're waiting, hoping it would call out again. You heard the shadow beckoning. And then your fear seemed to keep you blinded. And you held your guard as you walked away. When you think all is forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness show you the light. An unforgivable tragedy. The answer isn't where you think you'd find it. Prepare yourself for reckoning. For when your world seems to crumble again, don't be afraid, don't turn away. You're the one who can redefine it. Don't let hope become a memory. Let the shadow permeate your mind and reveal the thoughts that were tucked away, so that the door can be opened again within your darkest memories. That's the answer if you dare to find it. Don't let hope become a memory. When you think all is forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. Sometimes darkness can show you the light. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. A sickening, a weakening. Don't let another summer pariah consume your soul. You need strengthening, a toughening. It takes an inner dog to rekindle the fire burning in you. Ignite the fire within you. When you think all is forsaken, listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. And sometimes darkness can show you the light, so don't ignore. Listen to me now. You need never feel broken again. And sometimes darkness said sometimes darkness can show you the light. Such a good song. Doom, doom, doom. Saw. Do 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 do. Are you breathing? Saw. Are you breathing? No, no. Are you breathing? Saw. Are you breathing? No. Wake up, are you alive? Will you listen to me? I'm gonna talk about some freaky shit now. Someone is gonna die. Will you listen to me? Let the living die, let the living die. Say! Wake up, are you alive? Will you listen to me? I'm gonna talk about some freaky shit now. Someone is gonna die. Will you listen to me? Live and die, live and die. Say, are you breathing? No. So that we can see, are you still breathing? You're making me numb. Are you breathing? No. So that we can see, are you still breathing? That's my version. Are you making me numb? Are you breathing now? So we can see it first. You're making me numb. He says known. I say numb. I'm here just live. You listen to me. See shit now. Sensation washes over me. I can't describe it. Pain I felt so long ago. I don't remember. Tear a hole so I can see my devastation. feelings from so long ago, I don't remember. Holding on to let them know what's given to me, to hide behind no mask this time, and then try to believe. Blind your eyes to what you see, you can't embrace that. Leave it well enough alone and don't remember. Cut your pride and watch it bleed. You can't deny it. Pain you know you can't fucking ignore and don't remember. Holding on to fucking let them know it's given to me, to hide behind a mask this time and try to believe if I can remember to know this will conquer me, and if I can just walk alone and try to escape into me, into me. And I'm just holding on until let them know what's given to me, to hide behind a mask this time and try to believe if I can't remember to lose this, it will conquer me if I can't just walk alone and try to escape into me, into me. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. And indeed, in my secret, drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your servant I knew. Were you given to me? It seems your left of my human side is slowly changing in me. Were you given to me? Looking at my own reflection, with suddenly it changes, violently it changes. Hell no, there is no turning back now. You've woken up the demon in me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow through me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness, open and let it flow through me. I can see inside you the sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel. You give it to me. It seems that all what has good has died and is decaying in me. Will you give in to me? It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes. I know the world is a scary place now that you've woken up the demon in me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up. Should I do it? Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Do 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 you. Do 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 Oh, mommy, don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I promise. No way. Don't do it. Why don't you have to ever look at me until I try to be hell? Why don't you have me just feel like I'm gonna be okay? Why don't you fucking be okay? Why don't you be such a bitch? I don't need to fuck you! I don't need this shit. You stupid. This you got me as a fucking lord. Let me tell you how to get out of here. Oh! Caca. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. I have to warm up for that. My throat has to have no phlegm. Because he's actually... I could do it if I like spit all the phlegm out. He's got perfect teeth, man. I don't. It's that simple. Because I used to be able to do it perfectly. It's just a technique. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow through me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the fucking sickness. Open up your hate, fucker, and let it flow through me. The sound of silence. The sound of silence. The sound of silence. Sounding silence. You need to listen to a song if you haven't. You need to. pretty sure YouTube's playing that at the wrong tempo. Why the fuck's it doing that? That's weird. I mean, like, that didn't sound right. I died again inside. Remember, you will be the first. It's playing it at the wrong tempo. That's so weird. Just goes to show you how trash YouTube is. Like, that is a perfect example of YouTube playing it at the incorrect tempo. Like I can't believe it actually did that. Let's see if it does it with another song. What a piece of shit. It's actually playing it too slow. And then when I speed it up, it plays it too fast. What a piece of shit. Yeah, so I did it with this one. It's so weird. Why is it doing that? Yeah, like, that's so absurd. Are you kidding me, YouTube? It's literally playing it at the wrong tempo. Again, like any other video I play, it's fine. It's playing... What the fuck, YouTube? What the fuck is wrong with you? Can you not get anything right? It's not doing with any other video. What the fuck, YouTube? Fuck is the matter with you? Yeah, and then as soon as I say it, it is. Somebody's sitting here actively. This just goes to show you what people do when you're live, guys. The whole time I was streaming here, somebody was sitting here trying to flood data into my other device. Yeah, like, and like trying to cause a problem for it. Like essentially trying to figure out what I'm looking at on my phone and stuff like that. Like, no lie, like that's the only reason that would happen. Is if, again, the phone is jammed up just like all the other stuff that happens. You know, like how, like, when I'm using my stream software and conveniently everything starts glitching out? It's the same thing. I'm literally just playing a fucking YouTube video and it's going slow. So, like, the point is, it started happening with everything else then after I said something. Absolutely absurd. Yep. Yep. It's fine now. Get inside.
You will be the first. You will be the last. Together we shall burn as the gallows burn to ash. From one faith, the vultures.
Go listen to The Gallows by Black Label Society.